there's blood in the water.
Hello, what's up, what's good YouTube? It's your boy One with a Z. Hope you all are having a day out there. So in today's political video, I'm going to be listing the top 5 best heroes to grind and max. This is my own opinion and you can always have yours, but let me know down in the comments below. What do you think of my top 5? Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? Or maybe do you want to change some of the heroes that I will be mentioning in this video? This has no specific ranking nor particular order, and I'm going to be breaking it down into 4 categories, which are agility, ability, health, and damage. So without further ado, let's get right into it. And at our number 5 spot, we got Angel. So for me, Angel is a hero you don't want to encounter if you are out in the open and doesn't have the cover to protect yourself. Even if you get a cover, if you get trapped in a corner, you are as good as food ready to be eaten. She can wipe a whole squad in a single run, she can brawl with any hero and can counter them well as well. One of the good things she can do is to totally change the outcome of the battle or change the result of the battle. She's basically one of the cluster heroes in this game, and I think you guys will agree with it. First on our 4 categories, which is agility, I would give her a rating of good just because she is an SMG user, and most of the time in this game when a hero is an SMG user, they usually move around quickly or they have good speed and mobility, making them super agile, and one of their main roles is basically to flank the enemy and to try and attack in different directions, which that is Angel is good for. On the second part of our category, we're going to talk about Angel's ability. So I would rate her ability as good just because of the fact that she can put a shield in front of her. You can carry it around and you can even move it 360 degrees. So pretty much you are protected always, every time and whenever you want, just as long as you are facing the enemy in frontally. Don't get too close or they will go inside your shield and pretty much wreck you. Before we move on to our third category, I just want to say that Angel's passive ability is something unique and something that you should always consider. That is because it reduces the damage that you are taking as long as you're hitting the enemy, or as long as you hit the enemy first. That is why I think the ability of Angel is amazing. Moving at our third category, yeah, bad. I'll rate it bad, straight up bad. Just because her health is one of the lowest, if not the lowest of all the heroes in this game, she can be pretty much one-shotted, and so that is why you need to be careful when playing with her. For our fourth category, I would give her damage as good just because her weapon has a decent fire rate and has a decent damage. One thing I gotta say though is it mostly damages armor before the health first. You gotta grind the armor first before you can drain the enemy's health. And that will be all for Angel, and this will be my overall rating for her. So on our number 4 spot, we got Mirage. If you ask me what's one of the most OP heroes in this game, Mirage would be one of the heroes that will come to my mind, just because of the ability to move around the map so quickly is deadly. And her weapon is even deadlier, a sniper rifle that doesn't deal the most damage but does the job. Her sneakiness is part of her plays as well. She, I think, is the most accurate hero in the game just because of the fact that she can move around so freely, and yes, even if you do 360 degree, you will still maintain her dead eye accuracy. As for her agility, I would rate it as average just because her normal speed is not the fastest among all of the other heroes. But that is exactly where her ability will come into play. Her ability basically just jumps backward and it will give you a few seconds of speed boost, which is very crucial in the long run as long as you are away from your enemy. As for her health, well, pretty much all the sniper heroes in this game doesn't have the most HP, which that is used to counter their huge damage per shot weapons. because they're using the sniper rifles obviously. And for that reason, I'm going to rate her health as average because you can still take shots, not like any other SMG users can. As for her damage, she is a sniper rifle hero, and just that fact itself, that means more penetration to the enemy's health than more to the armor, which means it's gonna be easier for you to kill the enemy and damage it from its core. Her weapon has 12 rounds in the mag, and it usually deals around 300 to 400 damage. One thing I gotta say about her weapon is that it is the most accurate in the game. It's basically just a red line, so what you need to do is just point it at the enemy and you should be doing well. I will rate her damage as good. This will be all for Mirage, and this is gonna be my overall rating for her. And on our third hero, of course, we got none other than Levi. So what can I say for this hero? Just pure annoyance in your behalf. The fact that this hero can kill you in a matter of seconds, and if you are near your teammates, they'll get the collateral damage as well. Even if you manage to get a bit of distance away from this hero, once she gets a hit on you, the max range of her insanely high range weapon will even get higher. It will catch you and pretty much finish you off together with your teammates. This is the type of hero when you encounter it, whereas as long as you're not getting hit by her, you have a fighting chance. First up is her agility. I would rate it as good, and that is because she is quote in quote out a assault rifle hero in this game, making her move faster than some of the heroes in this game. As for her ability, well, do I even need to say how OP it is? Her ability itself literally can wall hack through a wall, so that means you have pretty much no cover that you can hide from. All you can do is just stay away from her, so that is why I think her ability is super good and pretty much borderline OP if not OP. One thing unique about her is that she is an assault rifle hero, but her loudness is as loud as a tank in this game like Bastion and Leviathan. For her health, it's pretty much like any other assault rifle hero in this game. It's pretty much, for me, in my own opinion, it is average. While you can take shots at least once or twice from the sniper heroes like Mirages, but yeah, for me it's just an average health, nothing special about it. It's just like any other normal health or average health in this game. Last but not the least is her damage, and in this part it's gonna get interesting about her. That is because she is considered as a quote in quote out assault rifle hero in this game, but the weapon she is carrying is pretty much a sniper rifle. It's still a rifle or assault rifle but with scope, and that has insane range. The damage as well is more than the damage of what Mirage can do, so I think that her damage is insanely good. The fire rate of her weapon is super good as well, it's pretty decent, and also the clip of her weapon, or the magazine size or bullets in the magazine in her weapon, is quite a lot, making her super dangerous to encounter once she gets her wall hack activated. That will be all for Levi, and this is gonna be my overall rating for her. So, for our second hero, we got Satoshi. Oh boy, this is my boy. Now, I'm not going to be biased here. I will be purely saying my honest opinion about this hero. But let's be real here. Tell me this is not a hero that can be called as quote in quote out one-man army or a walking fortress. For me, this is a hero where the defense is high enough that even some heroes in this game can't find any hole to finish it. Give it to a player that knows what he or she is doing, and you have one of the best synergy heroes in my own opinion in this game. I can also consider him as one of the clutcher heroes in this game like Angel. So for Satoshi's agility, I'd say and rate it bad just because he is slow. He is as slow as a tank in this game like Bastion or Leviathan, even though he is considered as an assault rifle hero. For his ability, it is called Force Field, and it can pretty much counter any weapon in this game, just as long as you are as long as it is facing the enemy. So I like to play him as passive as possible. I would like to know where the enemies are located at before going in a certain area. What I do with his force field is put it down beside a wall while I'm peeking, just in case for the worst case scenario. Now, one thing I gotta say is, as you can see in the video, I managed to escape the Levi's wall hack, and that is all because of my healing ability, which can reduce the damage that I'll be taking by 50%, making me escape some really sticky and inevitable situations. Now, for his health, I'd say that it's also bad. For an assault rifle hero, his health has the durability of a SMG hero. That is why I think he is pretty fragile, but as long as you know how to use his ability well, he can pretty much be a fortress. Last but not the least is his damage. All I can say is it's excellent, it is good, it is, I think, the best in the game. Satoshi has the best damage per second in the game. So that will be all for Satoshi, and this will be my overall rating for him. And for the last hero of our top 5, well, of course, you guessed it, none other than Ghost. As much as I hate to say it, and as much as I hate to encounter or use this hero, I can't deny but say this hero is good and might be the most OP hero in this game, based on the fact that this game is a stealth type battle royale. I saw this once, but I think it's true. It's basically an F1 with a GAU-8/A Avenger, and yes, it's as fast as what I said, and packs a punch like a Warthog. The annoyance you'll be experiencing when you die from a player that knows how to play this hero well is immeasurable. And as for his agility, it is one of the best, or at least one of the fastest heroes in this game, because like Angela, he is an SMG user. As for his ability, and like I said, this is a game based on stealth. This is a stealth battle royale game. Combine that with his ability to go invisible, making him OP. And yes, I can definitely and confidently say that even after his nerf, I do think so that he is still one of the viable characters that you can use. And just a little tweak about his ability didn't affect him that much. For his health, I can say it is average and maybe even almost good. And that is because of his passive ability, which you can gain health from damaging the enemy. So as long as you're hitting the enemy while he is hitting you, you have the chance to even kill him or maybe die but kill him in the same time. As for his damage, well, as you can see there, he has an insane tons of damage and like a literal Warthog. That's all I can say about this character, really. All I can say is, yeah, maybe one of the most OP. One thing I forgot to say is that this hero doesn't need skill to use, and pretty much you can unlock him super early if you are a newbie to this game. Also, he is already good without even upgrading him to the max, making him a very deadly opponent and a very annoying one in the same time as well. If you have made it this far in the video, comment down "my dog crows." That way I will know that you have made it this far in the video. And that is Ghost. This will also be my overall rating for him. That will be a wrap for today's video. Hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to semi-automatically tap that like button. You can also subscribe if you want. It's free and you can always change your mind. This is Wands, heading out. Peace out.